All right, so good afternoon. So today I'm going to be sharing a demonstration on a question. So our question says, a restaurant has 10 bottles of tequila, 5 are used for tours, and the remaining 5 reserved to be sold as bottles. A customer walks in and requests 3 shots of tequila and a bottle for his friends, and he also requests for 3 club sandwiches and 10 portions of chicken wings. Then a discount of 20% is applied to the customer's order. So first of all, we are going to be buying the items that we are going to use to make this sale. So to do that, we are going to be using the purchase. We are going to be going through the purchase cycle, which is purchase order to purchase receipt to purchase invoice. So let's get started with that. So let's go to the buying module and we start with the purchase order. And purchase order, we just click on add a new purchase order. Then our supplier is going to be K&D plug. Then these items we're going to say they're going to be required tomorrow. Our target warehouse is going to be our stores. Consumer price list and dot buying. Then over here is we are going to add the items that we need to buy. Alright, so okay, let's just start filling them up. So we are going to be buying potato chips. Okay, so I'm going to quickly fill up this list. Alright, so here I've just filled in all the items we're going to buy. So we're buying 100 of everything except for tequila bottles. So I'm buying 5 bottles for drinks and then 5 bottles for shots. But for the everything else, I'm buying 100 of whatever whatever units of measurements. Then these are their prices over here. So once we're done with this, we click on save. And we submit this. Alright, again for this presentation, okay, let's just go on. Then once these goods eventually come in, then we are going to create a purchase receipt. So to do that, we click on the create button here and create a purchase receipt. Okay, so to create the purchase receipt, it just transcribes everything from the purchase order into the purchase receipt. So it's still the same thing. You can just always look through to make sure everything is correct. Or it's still the same thing that was in the purchase order that's going to be transcribed there. Then you can always change it if you want to receive lesser items. But I'm not going to receive that, so I'm just going to leave it that way. So now I click on save and I submit this. So it's at this point that if I check into my stores LC warehouse, I'm going to see that all of these items have been delivered into my stores warehouse. So let's just confirm that real quick. So we go to stock balance. Remember, we've not paid for these items that we received, but we're going to pay for it. I just want to check that the items that we received are already entered our store. Let's check the stock balance and filter the dates from whatever date you want. So let's say 13th to probably tomorrow. So generate a new report. And yes, we can see that everything has been received into our store warehouse. So let's just confirm that this is stores LC. We generate a new report. You can see everything has been received. So 100 of everything except tequila bottles, which is 5, and tequila shots receive 100 tots, which if converted, 100 tots equals 5 bottles. Okay, so yeah, let's make the payment for the items received for all these items. So to do that, we go back to our purchase receipt and then we create a purchase invoice from that. So we click on create and then purchase invoice. So again, it just brings in the same items from the purchase receipts, the same items that are received, transcribes them in here. So I'm going to say we paid for these items. So I'm going to click on is paid. and then I scroll down, still the same items. I scroll down to the payment part. So now it says I have an astounding amount of 953,000. So I'm going to be saying I paid the full amount. So I'm going to be saying I paid via cash. So cash, and then the paid amount is 953,000. So I click on save and I submit this. Okay, so now I've made payment for the items that I received. Okay, so now we have to create the items that we're going to sell. We have to produce the items we're going to sell. So it says that 3 club sandwiches and 10 portions of chicken wings. So the club sandwiches, is basically sandwiches and fries. Okay. So to do that, we are going to be using the product bundle to bring in sandwiches and fries. Okay. But first of all, let's produce all of these things. Let's produce sandwiches, fries, and chicken wings. Okay, so to do that, we are going to be using the BOM list. So the BOM list is a list of materials that are required in what quantity to create a particular item. Okay, so to show a practical example, so let's go to BOM list. Okay, so these are all our BOM lists. So let's just click on the first one, BOM for chicken wings. All right, so the BM for chicken wings shows that with all of these items, so raw chicken wings, a piece of raw chicken wing, and 0.5 kilograms of pepper, we are going to be able to create one portion, one portion of chicken wings. Right. So to create that, so now that we have our bill of materials, so to create that, we click on create, then we click on work order. So how many are we going to manufacture? I'm going to say we are going to manufacture 20 portions of chicken wings. So create that. And so it asks you here, where is your source warehouse for all the items you're going to be using? So we're going to say our source warehouse is stores, since that's where we received everything we just bought a few moments ago. And our target warehouse is finished goods. Okay, then we're going to skip material transfer to work in progress warehouse. So these are all the items we need to go into the work in progress, the finished goods warehouse. These are all the items we need to produce chicken wings. So we click on save and we click on submit. All right, so let's finish this production process. We are going to manufacture 20. So it brings us to the stock entry page. So it says all of these items 20, 10 to produce 20 portions of chicken wings. Right. So once we see all of this, we click on save and we submit this. Okay, so now we are going to create the remaining items. We are going to be creating other items. We are going to be creating sandwich and fries. Let's just go back to the BOM list and click on sandwich. And then we create a work order for sandwiches as well. So we're manufacturing 20 as well. 20, skip material transfer to work in progress. Our source warehouse is stores, and our target warehouse is finished goods. So these are the items we need. We need bread, cheese, and meat in this quantity 10, 20, and 600 grams. So we click on save and we submit this. Right, so let's finish this production. So finish this, we are manufacturing 20. Okay, then just shows us everything. 20 sandwiches are going to be populated into our finished goods warehouse, and 10 of each of 10 loaves of bread, 20 pieces of cheese, and 600 grams of meat are going to be taken out of our stores. All right. So let's click on save and submit. All right. So now we have to do the last BOM. We have to produce the last item that we're going to sell, which is fries. So again, still the same process. So we just manufacture 20, skip material transfer, source warehouses, stores. So finish this, manufacturing 20. All right, so now that we've manufactured all the items that we're going to sell, so let's just confirm that all these items are in our finished goods warehouse. So to do that, we use the stock balance again, stock balance, and we just filter to show us the finished goods warehouse, which is where we produce all our items into. Finished goods, then generate new reports. So here we can see that we have 20 portions, 20 of everything, 20 portions of chicken wings, 20 portions of fries, and 20 pieces of sandwiches. All right, so we've not brought one thing here, so we have to sell tequila to the client. So we are supposed to transfer the 10 bottles of that we have 10 bottles of tequila. We have to transfer them into the finished goods warehouse from the stores. All right, so to do that, we are going to be using the stock entry still, but this time it's going to be on material transfer. So we come to the stock entry list and we click on add stock entry. So the stock entry type is going to be a material transfer. Material transfer. And our source warehouse is stores, and our target warehouse is finished goods. So what are the items we are transferring? We're transferring tequila. So that's the bottles, and we're transferring tequila shots. Right, so here, let's make sure we're transferring the bottles. So it says quantity, and the unit of measurement here is bottle. So we can change this to 5. So we're sending 5 bottles, since it's 5 bottles we bought earlier. Then the tequila shots, we have the units of measurements here to be taught, so we have to change that to bottles. So now we say 5 as well. So 5 bottles. So it says 5 bottles here, and the stock unit of measurements gives us 100. So 5 bottles is going to equal 100 tots or 100 shots. All right. So so now that we've done that, we click on save. And we submit this. So now again, if we check our stock balance, we're going to see that it has been populated by these items that we just transferred. So if this is the finished goods warehouse. So if I rebuild this report, I can see that I now have 5 bottles of tequila and I have 100 shots. Okay. Okay, so now that we have all these items in the warehouse, now it's time to make sales to the customer. Okay. So one more thing. So we said the customer is buying club sandwich. So the club sandwich comes with fries and regular sandwiches. So a portion of fries and a portion of regular sandwiches. So to do this, we are going to be using what is called product bundle. So product bundle is to sell multiple items as one. So if you have, for example, let's use this club sandwich. So if you have multiple items you want to sell as one, so if you want to sell fries and sandwiches as one item, as one product. So selling fries and sandwiches as one product in one. So we can use product bundle to do that. Um, the difference between product bundle and bill of material. Bill of material is used for production, actual production. But product bundle just combines two items into one, two or more items into one. So actual production and combining of products. All right. So to use the product bundle, we just search for product bundle list, and it shows us a list of all the product bundles we have on the system. So I've previously created this. So this is a product bundle for club sandwich. So if you look at it, so the parent item is club sandwich. So every time we sell club sandwiches, it's going to take one sandwich and one piece of sandwich and one portion of fries. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and make the sale. So to make the sale, we are going to be using the OyaSync app that's on tab or mobile devices. So to do that, I'm going to be mirroring my phone. So here is my phone screen over here, and at the same time, we are going to be looking at the sales invoice. So we'll be able to see everything happening on the apps or on the mobile devices. We'll be able to see them in real time on in the backend or at the backend. Right. So let's go ahead and do this. So we come to the sync app. Sorry, I'll quickly get to this. All right. So this is the sync app, and this is how it starts. So first of all, you have to input the web address. So the web address is https. And the username is password is so it asks you what PS profile. So this is the PS profile. Click on continue. Right. So mind you that this is a waiter's account. So I can only make sales. I can't add discounts. I can't do any of that. So those permissions are given to supervisors, managers, and people with access to the backend, right? So again, supervisors, managers also have their own app. Is more or less they also have their own app where they can make discounts on the go instead of physically logging into a laptop. So they can also log into a mobile device and add their discounts and all of that. So in the process of this demonstration, I'm going to be showing you all of that. So let's get to selling these items to the customer. So we're going to be selling these items to Sai. So what are the items we're going to be selling? We're going to be selling 3 shots of tequila. So 3 shots of this and a bottle of tequila, full bottle of tequila. Also request for 3 club sandwiches. So 3 club sandwiches and 10 portions of chicken wings. And 10 portions of chicken wings. 10 portions. Right? So also it says 20% discount was added to this customer's order. So if we go to view order, we can't add a discount on the waiter's page. So we have to add a discount on a manager or an admin's page. So let's save this invoice so that the manager or the supervisor will be able to access it on our own platform. So select payment. So it is at this point that the waiter is then going to call the attention of the manager to create a to apply discounts. Right. So let's just go back. So now the manager can see on the back end we can see that the we can see that this invoice we just saved on the waiter's account shows up here as drafts. So it has not been saved yet, it has not been submitted. All right, so now let's log in on the manager's or a supervisor's account. All right, so let's just go back to my phone screen. So here I'm going to log into the supervisor's account. So the supervisor's account is all right. So over here is the supervisor's account. Now you can see there's a little bit of difference. Now in the supervisor's account we have this administrator. So this lets us switch between all the waiters that we currently have on the system. All right. So let's just switch to let's check all our open orders. So we look at all our open orders. We can see sorry. Let me switch to the particular waiter. So the waiter's name is Test. So we have the waiter here. This is the waiter. So I just click on Test, and then I can see his open orders. So yeah, this is his open orders. So you can see here the total for this is 866,000, and it matches with this total here. So I'm trying to add a discount of 20% to this table. So I click on the the order, and I click on update table, view order, then I click on select. So I can also print this for by supervisor can print it. The waiters can also print it. Then select payment. So at this point, I can add discounts. So I'm supposed to add a discount of 20% to this order. So I click on discounts and I make this percentage, and I put 20%. So I apply discount. And once I apply the discount, you can see here that the total has changed 132,800, and over here the total has changed as well to 132,800. So again, I'm going to have to close this tab on the manager's account because he's the one that applied the discount. So I'm going to have to click on complete order here, and then I input whatever mode of payment you used this order was completed with. So I'm going to say this order was completed via cash. Then I click on submit payments. So once I click on submit payments and this invoice shows up, you can see over here as well that it says it has been paid. All right, so these are the items I bought. I bought 3 shots of tequila. I bought a bottle of tequila. I bought 3 club sandwiches, and I bought chicken wings. Now, mind you, if we look over here in the invoice on the back end, we can always see the breakdown of the club sandwiches. So the club sandwich, we just sold club sandwiches, but over here it breaks them down into sandwiches and fries. So selling 3 club sandwiches, we also sold 3 sandwiches and 3 fries. Right. So let's look at the effect of the effect this sale has on our stock. So to do that, we just check the stock balance again. So we go to the stock balance, and this is the finished goods warehouse, and we build this. So here we can see all of the items we sold. We can see that the balance of our um, finished goods warehouse has reduced. So we now have 10 chicken wings, and we sold 10. 10 went out. We have 17 fries. We sold 3. We have 17 sandwiches. We sold 3. We have 4 bottles of tequila left. 4 bottles of tequila left because we sold 1, and we have 97 thoughts of tequila shots left because we sold 3. So this is basically how the OyaSync. This is this is how the OyaSync ERP manages the purchase process, the sales process, and your inventory. All right. So thank you very much. All right.